Get up. Get up. Quick, Cash. Quick. It's okay. Come here. Come here, Cash. Cash.
Hey, he's got a bird in his mouth.
Hey, Bubba.
That's a guinea.
This is a chicken. Come here, Cash. Cash. Quick.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hampton County 911, where's your emergency?
This is Murdaugh at 4147 Moselle Road. I need the police to assist immediately. My wife and child have been shot badly.
Okay, you said 4147 Moselle Road in Arlington?
Sir?
You said 4147 Moselle Road in Arlington?
Yes, sir. 4147 Moselle Road.
Stay on the line with me, okay? Yes, sir. Stay on the line with me, okay?
Hello? How did they shoot? Did they shoot themselves?
Oh, no. Hell no.
Okay, and are they breathing?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and you said it's your wife and your son?
My wife and my son.
Are they in a vehicle?
No, ma'am. They're on the ground out at my kennels. I can tell that he's shot in the head, and he's shot really bad. Really bad. He's shot really bad.
Okay, where is he shot at?
Ma'am, I don't know, but there's blood everywhere. I can see his brain. Face down. I tried to turn her a little bit. She's got a hole in her head.
Okay, is he breathing at all?
No, nobody.
Is he? Okay, do you see anything? Do you see anyone in the area?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Is there any guns near them at all?
No, there's Peter.
What color is your house on the outside?
They didn't shoot themselves, ma'am.
What color is your house on the outside?
It's white. You can't see it from the road.
Okay, is it a house or a mobile home?
Welcome, guys. So we're going to go ahead and jump back into the Alex Murdaugh case. Something that doesn't sit well with me is I always thought there was at least 2 to 3 suspects in this case, and Alex was the fall guy. I do believe that he was involved. I do believe he was the mastermind of this, but I also believe that he had help. And everything I'm saying is alleged. This is not facts. This is my own opinions only. So let's jump into it. Have y'all ever noticed that John Marvin Murdaugh got to that house pretty quick? In the 911 call, there was a key word that Alex said was here, and you can hear him talking to somebody in the background. Crazy, isn't it? But I went ahead and made the video louder so y'all can hear it. The guns that went missing. I believe that his brother took those guns, just like after the investigation, he went and grabbed every other gun that was in that house. But let's listen to the interview with Owens. Here we go, y'all.
All right, Mr. Murdaugh, state your full name for me, please.
Richard Alexander Murdaugh.
And spell your last name so I get it correct.
Murdaugh.
All right. And you go by Alec?
Yes, sir.
And date of birth, Mr. Murdaugh?
May 27th, 1968.
All right. As I stated, I'm David Owen in Lower Rutland with Colleton County, and I'm with SLED. I hate to have to do this.
I understand.
Yeah,
I totally understand. Yeah. So you don't have any problem with it.
So just start at the top. Take your time.
Like when I came back here, I mean, I pulled up and I could see him, and I knew something was bad. I ran out. I knew it was really bad. My boy over there, I could see it was
I'm so sorry.
And I could see his brain on. And I ran over to Maggie. And actually, I think I tried to turn Paul over first. I tried to turn him over, and I don't know. I figured it out. His cell phone popped out of his pocket. I started to try to do something with it, thinking maybe, but then I put it back down really quickly. Then I went to my wife, and I could see.
Did you touch Maggie at all?
I did. I touched them both.
Okay.
I tried to do it as limited as possible, but I tried to take their pulse on both of them. And, I called 911 pretty much right away, and she was very good.
Look how easy it was for Alex to turn off that crying and turn it back on. In the first part of the interview, you can tell this motherfucker basically looked at the camera, and when it's time for movie action start, that's when he started playing that role, grieving father. But here's a news clip.
Here on your Thursday evening, some incredible news coming out of Colleton County right now. As we understand, there is a verdict in the double murder trial of Alec Murdaugh.
We begin with that breaking news this evening. Jurors got the case around 3:40 this afternoon following instructions from Judge Clifton Newman.
We're going to go to Andrea Mock. She's live outside the courtroom. We're expecting that verdict to be read any second now, Andrea.
Yeah, you guys, this is pretty incredible news. I spoke with an attorney in the case who said at about 6:40, I spoke with him on the phone, and he said, get ready. We think we have movement coming. Now we are hearing that the jury, in fact, did reach a verdict at 6:41 tonight. That would be an incredible 3 hours of deliberation after 6 weeks of testimony. But I'll tell you what that tells me. That tells me that these jurors were listening. That tells me that these jurors were taking in the information that Creighton Waters, that all of the prosecution team, that John Meadows, that Alan Wilson, what everybody was telling them, and they were processing it. And by the time they got to that room, it is clear they had their minds made up. I felt in watching this case every day for the last 28 days that the prosecution presented a strong case, be it circumstantial or direct evidence. Judge Clifton Newman today, before he sent the jury to deliberate.
If y'all not familiar with the housekeeper Blanca, get to know her. This lady is a bright star, knows her stuff. I want y'all to understand and listen to her because she never believed that Alex did this alone. She made some key points in an interview basically saying that they were moving equipment, cars were parked, and she thought when leaving the house that somebody was there during the times of the murders. I want you guys to focus on her interview with Fitz News. Here we go.
The big socialites in Hampton County, they were the ones that everybody wanted to be seen with, around, hanging out. They were the family that they just had that personality. You know, you were around them, you had fun. And I guess that's why people like them. You know, they always laughing, joking, and people enjoyed being around them. And Maggie loved to entertain people. Alec, you know, the same thing with him. You know, he loved being in the center of attention and the jokester. And, you know, basically, if you were around the Murdaughs, you were the in crowd. The aha moment was when what convinced me was seeing the towel inside his Suburban, the Officer Green's body cam video, when I saw the towel.
This was the very first Colleton County deputy to arrive on the scene. This is the very first footage from the crime scene right after it happened. Tell us about the towel. What made that significant in your mind?
The towel on the seat told me that Alec had been in that laundry room at Moselle. That was one of the towels that I had laundered earlier and folded and placed up on the shelf in the laundry room.
But do you think he had help?
I do.
Really?
I do.
she makes some key points in this, that this fucking family is so privileged that investigations can go in their favor. When have you ever heard of people being able to walk into a crime scene, being able to clean up stuff, just being able to roam freely through the property, knowing that there were two unalive victims laying just 1,000 feet away? It's sickening that this fucking family had that much pull in this county, these backwoods country counties in South Carolina and other southern parts, that they're able to dictate investigations. Thank God for Blanca. But let's get back to this brother, John Marvin Murdaugh, the individual who found the phone, who also drives an F-150 just like Paul and the father. And she said that there was an F-150, white F-150 to be exact, parked down by the hangars when she left. Now, if anybody knows these properties, if anybody knows that, yeah, it's nerve-wracking. It's the big property. And I hate to keep bringing up my time in the military, but being out there and during field training 30 days in a dark, open area, it can be frightening. I understand why she left. Who would think that somebody would be unalive that day? But is it possible that John Melvin Murdaugh was the person driving that F-150 setting up the crime scene? Possibly. Again, this is all alleged, and these are just my own opinions. But I do believe that one of these family members were involved. I don't think Randy, because you can go to the series, you can tell that these two, Randy and Alec, were in competition. But this guy down here, who seems to have so much invested, who took the other Murdaugh son drinking, having fun to get his mind off the murders. It's sickening that nobody else is talking about this individual. Creighton Waters said if there's evidence that he would go prosecute. But who's going to bring evidence against this family? They're already scared to talk. There's so many unalivings that are part of this family. Is fucking sickening. And I feel sorry for the people down in South Carolina who have to live next to these individuals. The privilege is sickening. It's sad. Drugs, money, unalivings. That what seems to be contributed to this one family, this fucking family. Now, however you get your money, it's how you get your money. But we have to realize that they've been solicitors for the past 100 years, from the grandfather to great-great-grandfather. I mean, these guys have been bootleggers, committing crimes, doing whatever they want to do. And as a former law enforcement officer, there's no way that Alex should have been able to have blue lights in his vehicle. No fucking way. But he was allowed to. And I'm not going to shame the victim, Paul, because it's sad. He should have been in prison. But this young man caused accidents, unalived his best friend, driving drunk on a boat. He should have been in prison. He shouldn't have been unalive. It just shows that these people don't care about life. They don't care about each other, because Alex and whoever, and I did say the cousin, but I think he's also involved too, the cousin and brother. But let's get to the trial, y'all. Here we go.
I understand that there's a verdict. You may bring the jury. Poor lady, if you'll stand for me.
Now.
Have you reached a verdict?
Yes, sir, we have.
Is it unanimous?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right, if you will pass it up to the clerk, who will pass it to me. And you may be seated. The defendant will rise. Madam Clerk, you may publish the verdict, starting with the back, not with the, let's see, tell you again. Starting with the back, flipping them over one by one. State of South Carolina versus.
Docket number 2022 GS 15-00592, the State of South Carolina, County of Colleton, in the Court of General Sessions in the term of 2022, July, the State versus Richard Alexander Murdaugh, defendant, indictment for murder, SC Code 16-3-0010, CDR Code 0116. Okay. Guilty verdict. Signed by the forelady, 3-2-23. Docket number 2022-GS-15-00593, the State of South Carolina, County of Colleton, in the Court of General Sessions, the July term of 2022. The State versus Richard Alexander Murdaugh, defendant, indictment for murder, SC Code 16-3-0010, CDR Code 0116, verdict guilty, signed by the forelady, date 3-2-23. Docket number 2022-GS15-00595, the State of South Carolina, County of Colleton, Court of General Sessions, July term 2022. The State versus Richard Alexander Murdaugh, defendant, indictment for possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime, SC Code -16-23-0490, CDR Code 0549, verdict guilty, signed by the foreperson of the jury, date 3-2-23. Docket number 2022 GS-15-00594. The State of South Carolina, County of Colleton, Court of General Sessions, July term 2022. The State versus Richard Alexander Murdaugh, defendant. Indictment for possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime. SC Code 16-23-0490. CDR Code 0549. Verdict guilty. Signed by the foreperson of the jury, 3-2-23.
Thank you. Madam Forelady and members of the jury, if that is the verdict of each and every juror, please let it be known by raising your right hands. Thank you. Any individual polling requested? Madam Clerk, you'll need to individually poll the jury according to their juror numbers.
Number 193. Was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Juror 254.
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Juror 326. Was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Juror 530. Was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror 544.
Yes.
Was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Juror 572. Was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Juror 578. Was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Juror 589. Was this your verdict? Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Juror 630. Was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Juror 729. Was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Juror 826. Was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Juror 864. Was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Your Honor, the jury has been polled.
Thank you. The jury has been polled and the verdict is a unanimous verdict.
It was the murder trial that transfixed America.
Verdict guilty.
Alec Murdaugh, a prominent lawyer, was convicted of murdering his wife and son. Now the family's devoted housekeeper is speaking to Inside Edition.
I just didn't want to believe it. He was good to me.
Blanca Turubiate Simpson tells me in the 14 years she worked for Maggie and Alec Murdaugh, there was never a hint of the horror to come.
All these people affected by this one man's decision. This greedy, fat, pink-faced, peach-faced bitch now spending the rest of his life in jail, not only for the unaliving of his son and wife, but the possible unaliving of at least 2 other people. Rest in peace to Gloria Satterfield, housekeeper, watched their kids grow up to be possibly pushed down the stairs for insurance money. 4.3 million stole. Crazy. Rest in peace to Mallory Beach, who was unalive in a boating accident I'm going to say murder because that young man knew what he was doing. Driving fast that night, sickening. Money, money, money. Rest in peace to these two. Even though they weren't probably the best people in the world, but they didn't deserve to be unalive at all. I don't care what anybody says, the hatred they have for this young man, but he should have been sent to prison, do his time so he can rehabilitate himself. Rest in peace to this young man right here. And it's sad because, you know, I've been doing stories on this young man, and I hope they are able to reopen his case and solve his case. I really do. Because, you know, the way he was found, the way he was unalive, this is sickening. But all this is because of money. One man's greed, one family's privilege. And I can't, guys, I really can't explain, but I mean, I apologize for my foul language, but every time I watch, I cover this case, it just makes me upset. So I appreciate everybody. I will be doing another video. Again, this is like part 4 or 5, but I want y'all to look at these pictures. They were set up, and I know there were more victims. And this is alleged, guys. Everybody is presumed innocent. This is my own opinion here when I'm making these videos. But I love you guys. I want everybody to be safe. And if you guys like it, make sure I hit that like, subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because I'm still working this out. And I appreciate all the support, all the love, because I cover a wider range of topics here. But yeah, make sure I hit that like, subscribe button. I love you guys. Rest in peace to all the victims. And hopefully they're able to put everybody to justice. All right, guys, I love you, and I'm out. Peace.